Huh?
How immature.
I'm happy with Heather.
Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to another video on my channel. This is my hairdresser, Jacqueline.
Hi.
She is one of my oldest friends here in Austin. I've known each other for about 7 years now. I just started going to her 2.5 years ago to start doing my hair when I had my natural hair, when it was still growing. It was super short, and this is our hair goal now. We've finally gotten it really, really long, and now we're
platinum.
yes, and now we're gonna be doing these roots. These roots are so bad, and I haven't been to the hairdresser in how long?
Maybe like 8 weeks pushing it.
It's been about 8 weeks. So
Yeah.
we're going to fix this color and give you guys a nice surprise at the end.
Ooh, stay tuned. You're super icy though.
Yeah, I'm still icy.
Yeah. Okay. All the lightener is applied. Looking good in the back. And we started in the back, worked our way to the front. And just waiting on these pieces.
Alright guys, so this is the process that I am going through right now. The bleach is almost finished with my roots and everything else overall. I do want to apologize right now because earlier we thought we were recording when she was actually putting the bleach all through my head. But turns out it wasn't. I'm sorry, my bad. Next time I'll make sure that I check my camera a second time before I actually do anything. But my hairstylist is about to come in the room again. After that, we're gonna take all this shit out and we're gonna rinse my hair and we're gonna do that nice surprise that you guys have been waiting for. So stay tuned.
So this is kind of what we're looking for. Nice and blonde. Scrape it to make sure. Always want to scrape your bleach when you do a platinum retouch. You want to make sure it's not deceiving you. And you look ready to go. Yay! Yay!
Ready for the rinsing part.
Let's do this.
Ooh, that's cold.
Do a quick shampoo to make sure there's no lightener left.
Okay.
Right now I'm just using some Puff Me by Design Me just because it's just a quick shampoo. But afterwards we're going to do our Kevin Murphy, which is our favorite.
She's looking for her products.
We are getting everything ready. We are going to create a pretty rose gold. I'm using Matrix so color cold. I'm using a demi, so it has a little bit more longevity than a semi or a gloss would, but it's still not permanent, so it's not gonna like disturb us in the future. And I'm just kind of playing with the proportions of each, and then we're going to do swatches like this. Okay, so we're gonna start with our base color, which is obviously more of the rose gold, and then we'll add a little bit of pink kind of as we go, so that we don't end up being too pink. Alright. And I'm gonna start with about 50 grams of our first color. We're gonna add a dash of pink. This is bubblegum pink. So I have 53 grams, 52, just kidding, of sparkling rose. And I'm gonna add 3 grams of our bubblegum pink. And then we can always add more pink or dilute it with clear, which I also have with me. But for now, we're gonna mix this equal parts with our developer. Bringing it to 112 grams. So my scale is from Armstrong, which is a cosmetology beauty store, like distributor. And the scale kind of goes by grams or by ounces, and it's your typical scale, nothing too fancy. So we're gonna use our little baby whisk, and we are going to mix this up. Again, I did equal parts, and then we're going to swatch it on a paper towel. You want to use a paper towel because it's white, and that way you can get a pretty good idea of how your swatch will look. So this is kind of the consistency. And then now we're gonna swatch it and stare at it for like 2 minutes so we can get a good idea of how it's going to process. So at first, it's just gonna look clear, but we're gonna let that kind of sit for a second. You can literally see the bowl changing. So we're gonna let that sit for a second. Process, motherfucker. Yeah, you can tell the bowl is starting to get pink. And so while that is sitting, I'm gonna go ahead and get her pre-toner formula ready. And this is just to cancel out that extra yellowiness that obviously happens whenever you're going blonde. That way we have a more solid, consistent base since her ends are more icy and the top is more warm. So for that, I'm just gonna use Redken Shades EQ D. This is 9V. And I'm just gonna apply that with some processing solution. Alright. So once again, this is gonna be equal parts. And we're just doing enough just for the very top of the roots. We don't need to do her ends at all. So I'm gonna mix a total of 3 ounces. Danny's hair is super thick, so we might need to mix some more. But I always like to start out with less and then kind of go from there, so we're not wasting any product. So this is slowly starting to process. I think I'm gonna go ahead and add more pink to it. This is ready to be mixed. This looks like that. So I'm gonna grab our bowl, and now you can see it's definitely pink. So I'm just gonna swatch this right here. And I still definitely want more color to it, so I'm gonna add more. This would be a little bit too sheer, and literally one wash wonder it would be gone. So we want to be more pinky, so I'm gonna add about 7 more grams of the bubblegum pink, bringing bubblegum pink to a total of 10 grams. Making sure we're using the same whisk. And then just kind of mixing it. And wipe it all over ourselves. Okay, so these are how our swatches are processing. You can definitely tell that now it's a little bit more pink. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more of the rose gold as well. Not rose gold, sparkling rose. Sparkling rose. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and finish this tube. Where is my whisk? Okay, so since we added a little bit more, we're just gonna finish it off and add a little bit more developer, so it stays at the same ratio that we need. And then we're gonna swatch. And swatching is super important with any fashion colors because you really want to have an idea of how it's going to come out. That way you can add more colors or more developer until you get the perfect color that you're looking for. So this is the swatch as soon as we put it on. Just gonna let this kind of sit for a second. And we're gonna leave this how it is. I'm pretty happy with the color. Are you happy? I think it's good. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and pre-tone her roots with the Red Cat 9V. The V is gonna cancel out the yellow tones in her hair. That way it's more of a consistent base. Canvas. More of a consistent canvas that we're working with. So yeah, I'm just gonna mix this up and apply that. Alright, so how do you keep your head like that? That is. We're just gonna section into 4 quadrants. This is just gonna make it a little bit easier for us to move through her hair and apply. I also like to give a quick little comb through so we aren't running into tangles as we are applying. See how her roots are definitely a lot warmer toned, and then right here it's pretty icy, so we're just gonna try and match that a little bit more. That way our color can be consistent. Have our product mixed. This kind of looks like. And I just did equal parts 9V with cream processing solution. We don't want too much, we just want it to be a little bit closer to this. So once we've applied it everywhere that is warmer, so as you can tell, it's already starting to process and change. Just go on this back quadrant. then so since we're starting in the front, we're gonna do the other front side as well. That way everything's even. We're gonna bring it forward to the other side. As you can see, looking kind of scary, but it's okay. That's exactly what we want. That just means it's working. I'm gonna let this sit for about 5 minutes, and then we will get to our fun color. Alright, this is looking fabulous. I threw on 95-5 by Igora, so this is gonna add some gold back into it. I know it's a little bit weird. So since we're going for a rose gold, that kind of actually made her root a really, really pretty, cool tone peachy rose gold. So I'm kind of tempted to play a little and put a little pink on top of the gold that's on her ends, and then see how that processes, and then maybe just quickly wash her with this pink if I'm not totally happy with how adding this pink on top of that will be. That way it has a little bit more longevity. So I'm just gonna throw that in here. And again, this is just going on her ends since we already have her root at a really pretty shade. So I'm gonna do 3 ounces of this. Ignore all my beautiful mess over here. We're using the Igora developer. This is the Gel 6 developer. 6 volume developer. And then we're gonna mix it in this really tiny bowl. Try not to spill it everywhere. Still not on my shoes, cool.
Yeah, look at these shoes, yo.
Yeah, Marshalls. Whoop, whoop.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Super cute, love Marshalls. All right, so this color once again is basically like a violet-y pink, but very tiny on the violet, more so of a pink. So we're gonna add that on top of what she's got going on, and then possibly kind of quickly wash her with that. So yeah. So now, as you can see, kind of digging this color right here. I think it's a good base for us. So we're just gonna go ahead and add right on top of that. I think I might just like quickly wash you with the other pink so that, because I'm like really digging your root so far. Yeah, I'm so annoying. I'm always like, actually, let me throw some of this on. Let me do that, let me do that. This gloss
Felt like
is,
it peed
so
over
drippy.
my eye.
Oh. Alright, so this side of her hair, I'm really happy with how it's kind of pre-toning. And I went ahead and did a little swatch back here. Y'all can see that color is so pretty. So I think I'm just gonna put our mixture, which looks like this now. Nice and thick. Doo-doo-doo. I added a tube of clear to kind of sheer it out a little bit since we're going more for a kind of pastel rose gold. And so this is the pink swatch we'll be using. Look how freaking cute that is. Hello. Girl, hello.
Don't tell me you wouldn't feel embarrassed walking around a whole salon with people seeing you like this.
It's a look.
It's a look.
It's a look.
So we gotta clean up now. Gotta clean because she was trying to rinse her sink and it got everywhere.
It got all over the chair, but it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, so now we're going in with Kevin Murphy Repair Me. Repair Me or Hydrate Me would be good for her. Everybody can use a little repair, honestly.
What was that?
Just different. So this is Power Dry Me. This is just gonna help her hair dry a lot quicker, and it also has a heat protectant and UV protectant. And then I'm spraying some Kevin Murphy Untangled. This is a leave-in conditioner as well as a heat protectant and reduce it by combing through it. Once again, using a wet brush or detangling brush, Disney series. The bell. And then, just to be extra safe, we're gonna spray the Catwalk Heat Protectant. Just gonna kind of spray all over. And then quickly brush that through as well. Makes me look like a fat laundry. So funny that. so super cute.
I love it.
It's amazing.